ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ I am Harjit Kaur Ghuman, social science teacher from Akal Academy, Raipur Peer Baksh Wala. My today's topic is sector of Indian economy, class 10th, book Understanding Economic Development. In this chapter, we will discuss about the classification of sectors of Indian economy. First, on the basis of nature of job, it is divided into three sectors. First, primary sector, second, secondary sector, and third, tertiary sector. Then on the basis of working condition, it is divided into two sectors, organized and unorganized sector. Now, third point is related with ownership or on the basis of ownership. It is also divided into two sectors, private and public sector. So, in this chapter, we will discuss about primary sector, secondary sector, and tertiary sector. Now, primary sector. In primary, when we produce a good by exploiting natural resources, it is an activity of the primary sector. This is because it forms the base for all other products that we make. Cotton and milk are examples of primary sector. In the case of an activity like dairy, we are dependent on the biological process of the animals and availability of fodder, etc. Minerals and ores are also natural products. Since most of the natural products we get are from agriculture, dairy, fishing, and forestry. This sector is also called agricultural and related sectors. So, primary sector is very important sector in our economy. After primary sector, we will discuss about our second sector, secondary sector. Secondary sector covers activities in which natural products are changed into other forms through ways of manufacturing that we associate with industrial activities. It is the next step after primary. For example, using cotton fiber from the plant, we spin yarn and weave cloth. When we are using sugar cane as a raw material, then we make sugar from sugar cane. Since this sector gradually became associated with different kinds of industries that came up. That's why it is also called as industrial sector. So our second sector, secondary sector, is also very important sector in our economy. Now, third sector, tertiary sector. After primary and secondary sector, there is a third category of activities that falls under tertiary sector and is different from the above two sectors. These are activities that help in the development of the primary and secondary sectors. These activities by themselves do not produce a good, but they an aid or a support for the production process. For example, goods that are produced in the primary or secondary sector would need to be transportation by trucks or trains and then sold in wholesale or retail shops. Transport facility, storage, communication, banking, ATM booths, trade are some examples of tertiary activities. The tertiary sector, also called the service sector. Service sector also include some essential services that may not directly help in the production of goods. For example, we require teachers and doctors and those who provide personal services such as washerman, lawyer, etc. So, in this chapter, we will discuss about primary, secondary and tertiary sector. Now, comparing the three sectors, the value of final goods and services produced in each sector during a particular year provides the total production of the sector for that year. And the sum of production in the three sectors gives what is called the gross domestic product, means GDP of a country. It is the value of all final goods and services produced within a country during particular year. In India, the task of measuring GDP is undertaken by a central government ministry. So, it is our tertiary sector, and comparing the three sectors, now rising importance of the tertiary sector in production. In the year 2013 and 14, the tertiary sector has emerged as the largest producing sector in India, replacing the primary sector. Now question is that why is the tertiary sector becoming so important in India? There could be several reasons. First reason, in any country, several services such as hospitals, educational institutions, post and telegraph services, police station, courts, transportation, bank, etc. are required. Second, the development of agriculture and industry leads to the development of services such as transport, trade, storage, etc. Now the third reason is as income level rise, then people start demanding many more services like eating out, tourism, shopping, private hospitals, private schools, etc. Now fourth reason is over the past decade or so, certain new services such as those based on information and communication technology have become important and essential. The production of these services has been rising rapidly. That's why tertiary sector is more important sector in Indian economy. Thanks and have a nice day.